Poor people make no food now eat. How rape the little girl and gun her in the street. So them youth are in a gunman and they can them in a freak. Round and the easy man a jump like leaf. Bloody city, bloody town, me see be a bloody street. And this man come here me this breed. Eternal fire, eternal fire. Don't forget to take when themselves and retire. Eternal fire, eternal fire. Don't want me dead, some no want them to die. Eternal fire, eternal fire. Don't forget to take when themselves and retire. Eternal fire, eternal fire. Some want me dead, some no want them to die. No forget about them and click, click, click. How I worship me 666. Make them look everywhere Bible and stick to them to move with them bag of antics. Because the wages of sin is death. The things of darkness eternal. Don't forget my face and them all down on the now, going on and change ways. Whoa, let's have these today, go change the way. Springtime and liberty is not gonna win. Change your ways. Whoa, young girl and change your ways. Whoa, it's time to be today, change your ways. Springtime and liberty. Wow, family, what I'm feeling. If I want to make you let me know, every little thing with a happy day. Don't pick up what you never put in it. All your meditation today. It's not that you don't feel every day I wake up and I eat up. I give thanks for the creator. And chant 2 songs and light up a biggest flip. So let me tell you something, my neighbor. Me have the best wheel in Jamaica. So let's come together and light up a biggest flip. Cause what we want of people, plant of people. Come up and live a bush weed, we no want no. Marijuana people, I say plant of people. We don't think that go better when we start. Put those over. So pass me the chalice when me light it. I don't care if Babylon no like it. Full time we walk over them like a Nike. The devil never yet stop fight God Almighty. The Rastas are the healing of the nation, them not trust me. So them fight me.
Thank you, Wizzle. Better late than never, right? But nothing happens before it's time, as they say. What do you think? Yes, tonight is as nice as it looks. Minimal humidity, nice cool breeze. Crickets are tuning up. It's going to be a beautiful night here on the north coast of Jamaica. A prime setting for another version of the back page. It's the Dragon Stout in the beer cooler. That is the Rush Hour, ESPN 103.9 FM in beautiful Palm Springs, California. One of the first entities to take the COVID seriously and one of the last to relax and let its guard down. Real quickly, just heard today, the ISSA Track and Field National Championships will take place next month. That's where the Jamaicans that you'll see dominating the 2024 Summer Olympics will first make their impacts on the Jamaican national track team. I spent about 3 hours watching the 2019 meet earlier this week, and I can't wait to see this year's event and this year's crop of talent. And I can only imagine how excited the athletes are to run. When the exact dates are announced, I'll let you know, because I know there's some people out there just like me who love track and field, particularly at the highest level, Personally, I'm all in for Kingston College to win the meet, although I'm sure they'll get their usual tough test from Calabar and St. Jago. Talked to my Dodgers ticket rep today, and things are looking up, man. Was actually thinking for just a little bit about his job and what ticketing has been like in this time. In fact, he told me that he was just coming up for a little air. That's what my call was classified as. It was a lot easier when things were just shut down. Now you got to have pods that are social distance. I heard the attempted concession stand plans of ordering remotely didn't quite work out. And I can only imagine what it's like trying to pull this off in a way that's never been done before. I can also only imagine how other season ticket holders, not as kind or understanding or friendly as old Matty, were treating my man. Now here's the update. I get my first shot at tickets on June 11th, but May 1st is now evidently the signpost for Major League Baseball for the consideration of even more relaxed guidelines and even more capacity inside the stadiums, all with an eye, of course, towards getting to full capacity as soon as possible. And remember when we talked a couple of weeks ago about the signs going in? Remember how you said to yourself, how long will it take before we have our first case in our town? How May 1st, 2020 was probably going to be the deadline for making decisions on whether we were going to have Burning Man in 2020 or the NFL? Remember when you first considered the thought of not having Christmas with your family? Those were all signs going in. Now, May 1st is a signpost coming out. The difficulty of negotiating this time with the pods and the unreliable concession process, sure, they're a hassle, and sure, they're unique situations, but they are just as surely the signs that we've been looking for that we are coming out of this. We're getting on top of it, and we're going to get it shoved to the side sooner than later. For me, June 11th is also now a signpost. Remember going in last April, how you were thinking what the death toll would be September 1st, 2020, and rearranging your mind to prepare yourself for an extended period of isolation that you never anticipated, much less prepared for? Well, for old Matty, June 11th is now the day when one of the most positive signs of all could become a reality. His personal return to Dodger Stadium for a live baseball game, where Ceci and Madison can take the beer orders and Dieter Rule will provide the organ, and the crack of the bat will never sound as good as it does there. That's 2 months away. We're not there yet, but if we keep putting one foot in front of the other and trot a straight line in a narrow path to continue taking our medicine when it's available, we'll keep passing those signposts like May 1 and June 11th, hopefully on our way to a season of American tackle football that we all recognize and can all participate in. Thinking about the states and the rest of the world as we plow forward here on the Rock. Construction starts here on the Villa on Monday, and life looks brighter thanks to the science and the disciplined people who believe in it. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. If you're an American tackle football ticket holder, arrange your schedule this fall with that in mind, because in spite of the hard-headed and impatient in our society, we are going to get through this. And we are going to go through together, even if some of us are kicking and screaming along the way. Thanks as always for checking in. That is this week's version of the Back Page live from the Trial Club in Sandy Bay, Jamaica. It's the open Aki on top of the Aki tree that is the Rush Hour, ESPN 103.9 FM. I'm here for another 5 weeks. And you are welcome each and every one of those weeks. We're going to do it again next Friday. Have a great weekend. Get shot when you can. And I'll see you from somewhere else on the property next week.
Nothing shall separate you and me. Love every from as you can say. She's not up with me, I'm free that dream. No one no regret. No anxiety, no fake black. We don't need no you burn and shit. We bring that thing no black. You bring that that seeds that good no black. You bring that is your look for it black. All bushy read and make no regret. I could not trust we know right. And even when they're upset, we're all down. Yeah, we all down. Even when they're upset, we're all down. We're all down. Forever together we shall be. Nothing shall separate you and me. Love every from as you can say. She's not up with me, I'm free that love me. Let's say a prayer in the morning time. Chant a song, count the when we see the sunshine. Still live in the evening time. I'm here, clear one and them dirty bad mind. And I just never we more than what we can bear. The axe with the color with the different one there. We're from the life, me now go reach the man there. Can't buy the energy, so me go keep a one there. And I think it took no time to sit down one chair. Just to set my mind and my conscience there. What them a go to know when they find the next there? What is the wickedness in the song you make there? Clear. Heart to clean up your heart, clean up your little body, dirty heart, clean up your heart, clean up your heart, clean up your little body, my dirty heart. Say your what money is not after. No, I'm saying you have to and what money is not after. No, I'm saying you have to and what money is not after. No, I'm saying you have to Two big dogs up in the garden